Okay, I'll show you what I found. If you want to get out of here, I think it'll help. Come on, follow me. Aw, nuts. They turned it off! Last time I was here, I used this to get to the top of the ship. It's kind of like an elevator, only it doesn't just go up and down. He must be pretty angry that we're exploring. Oh, I know! Come on, I know another way up. This is it. Pretty neat, huh? I never had the courage to wake them up, but I think you're going to need to. The spaceman has a suit, and we need him to use it. Well, because he's got a spacesuit. Can't go out in space without one. And if we're going to escape, we need to go outside. If they turn out the elevator things, that's the only other way to go. See? Simple. I've seen these all over. They put people in them, and they stay asleep for a really long time, too. Be careful if you touch them. They're really cold. I don't know. I never talked to them. Sometimes I'd come and look at them and wonder why they're dressed like that. You see that one guy? He has this really neat suit on, like armor or something. And that other guy? He looks just like a cowboy. I saw pictures of cowboys in books. I never saw a real one, though. This is going to be so neat!
お主は何者？ここはどこだ？この地に見覚えはない。一体に何をした？拙者の剣をすぐ返すのだ。早く返さぬか。なんとかせぬか。拙者の剣はどこにあるのだ。
What's going on? Who are all these people? My what? Who the hell are you? Oh my god. Wait a minute. Aliens! I was taken by aliens! You must be the aliens trying to get into my mind. Well, that's not gonna work. Private Elliot Krikorian, U.S. Army medic. Serial number 3477809. That's all I'm telling you. Hey, you could be one of those little green guys in human form, or maybe you are human and they just took over your mind. We have no idea. I suppose so. Look, all I want to do is get back home. And wait a minute. Oh my God. I'm responsible for them. Please, if you mean what you said. Thank you. Well, it was getting dark. We'd spent the day out in the trenches, keeping as many of them alive as we could. Chinese been pounding on us all day with artillery from these huge guns they had up on the mountains. Really a mess. Anyway, we pitched tents and stowed our gear to try and catch some shut-eye. I woke up suddenly, dark and screaming. He was bathed in some kind of blue light coming from the sky. All of us just froze as he just, well, vanished. You know, did the Chinese come up with some new weapon? Moments later, all of us were in the blue light too. What if this is just some horrible... Only they didn't hear the nightly... Seriously! Me? Well, I was a medic with the 108th Infantry Battalion stationed at Anchorage, Alaska. I was with a squad. It was pretty bloody. He looks like a Japanese samurai. Guess the aliens must have plucked him from Earth a long time ago. I can't understand what you're saying. I'd really like to, but when I woke up on this ship for the first time, all of my medical gear was gone. I saw that the aliens on this ship have some sort of viscous stuff they lather onto wounds. Some kind of biological gel. Get me some of that, and I might be able to mess around with it. Sure, here you go. They should work pretty well, but...
Where are they? Where are the little buggers?
You call those little weird men aliens? So you woke me, huh? Who the hell are you? Do I really look that stupid, kid? This ain't a ship. I don't hear water, and I sure as hell don't feel us rocking. Besides, you don't look trapped to me. How do I know you ain't working with those... You got a point there, kid. Letting me out of that thing does count for something. Tell you what, I usually ride solo, but I'll stick with you.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I act. If you got something you want to say. Actually, I do. Of junk. I'd be glad to take a look. Maybe to you, it does. Know as well as I do. Good. I'm glad. If you got something you want. Not much to tell. I heard that. Thought maybe I could pull some scrap from whatever was in it. Hell if I know. Does it really matter? I mean, we're fighting to stay alive here. What? No idea what his deal is. Sound.
Doctor, so it was my job to try to make everyone feel better.
People still die there after they get hurt, even if the doctors are out.
Sometimes it hurts so bad.
Where are they? I'll kill those little bastards.
What's on your mind? Sure, just what?
Hi, mister. No! That poor astronaut. Those freezers are so dangerous. Sometimes people don't wake up. I guess you better take his suit. You're going to have to go if he can't. But first, you have to get to the door to the outside. They'll be waiting for you. But you can suck out all the air and part of the ship. They have these generator things that power parts of the ship. make sure it has air. You'll have to turn some of them off. There's one in the cryo lab, one in the hangar bay, and one where they make the robots, the robot assembly area. Once they're all broken, you can get through that door to the outside. And then, once you get to the top of the ship, you can turn... Don't go alone. Those generators...
Right before the bomb fell. Crazy.
Yes, I can't believe they went ahead with the news. I mean, everything out. How stupid!
You don't seem so like
You look at
yeah, something bugging you? Heck yeah. Hard duty, huh? Heck yeah. I can take a... Go on.
Hey there. What do you need? Okay.
What you want? Sure I do. I found a secret place they never noticed. You want some of the stuff I had? Come on, I'll show you.
Speak. Some sort of foreigner, obviously. But doesn't matter now. Can't say I'm... Hey, here's an idea. Why don't you stop worrying about the matter? Go do